Hello and welcome to BonBonB's new style What Map for City Skylines. There are over 23,000 maps on the workshop now, and so choosing the right one for your new city is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Thursday's What Map, and today we're looking at a coastal map with a little bay in the middle by the name of Cambells Bay by Luigi4518. Now this is a good looking map with one little problem, just one little problem. There are loads of rivers there, and it's either mining or forestry. You pay your money, you take your choice. That little problem being a theme problem. We're supposed to be using grasslands, and having subscribed to it and activated it, it's not in the drop down menu. We've had this before a couple of times and it's a little frustrating, so you know, we do our best with what's available. Anyway, so even with the wrong settings, it still looks interesting. I mean, the colours are a little bit washed out, but that said, I think it still looks really good. I'm a plus for this, you know. I'm plus for this. Right, so anyway, we'll follow the road along. This is a national road. No major highways cutting through the forests here. Perfect bridge. Absolutely spot on. Perfect bridge. So yes, we've been doing really well as a channel, thanks to you guys. A little dip in the land there, and the road looks absolutely spot on. Could easily have been a mess up there. Lumpy, bumpy roads. Oh, I hate them, you know. Where were we? Yeah, and a level crossing. Could have used the bridge. Chose not to. Right decision. Good work so far, Luigi. Liking it. And a couple more bridges there. We'll skip over to this junction, and there's a level crossing there, which we'll look at in a minute. We'll go back to that one in a minute when we look at the rail. Anyway, yes, so the one thing you personally can do to help the channel grow is to smash that like button. We really would like a big push towards the 1,000. If we can get to the 1,000 before, say, the end of the summer, well, that'll be a success story, that, I'll tell you. Because let's face it, this is a channel just looking at maps. You know, I mean, how can that even work? Well, I don't know. Anyway, coming back, you immediately start off on the rail with a tunnel. That was an interesting choice, but nothing wrong with it. I would say glad to see it, but it was in the fog, so you could barely see it. And then we got this rail bridge that carries on over 2 rivers. Very nice, works very well indeed. See the quality's there, you know. Liking it. And then another one of these big bridges cuts across a double river. Perfect, all the way across. Very nice. And then, where were we? Ah, yes, heading up towards this level crossing. Now, I would suggest that this level crossing is very close to that junction. And we're going to have all sorts of traffic problems there in the future, so if you take on this map, I'd have a look at that and decide whether you want to have that level crossing so close to the junction. Anyways, oh look, detailing problems here. Stones on the rail, oh that's a disaster. That's a point off for detailing. Ah well. We try, you know, we try. But yeah, these things happen. They do. You kind of like, you think you've got everything, and then when you zoom into the macro level, you find an error. Ah well. Still a very good looking map. Right, so where's this rail go? This cutting through the forests between the mountains. I hope you're taking in these vistas and having a look at the build planes as we're cutting through, because that's what it's all about. Do you think that you could build a city on this map? One that you'd be proud of? Do you know? Possibly. Right, back to this junction. We're going to cut in this way and look at a little bit more road, because... And how about let's have a look at an asset? Maybe? Let's do that. Oh, there's a bit more rail in the corner there, by the way. Bartle by Lightfooted. Lightfooted. Now this is based on the, I think it's the canvas. Spot the guy who can't say Kansas. The Kansas Convention Centre, I think this is. I have got notes down here somewhere, but I've put them down, and I think I'll put my coffee on top of them. That's how important this is to me. This is so important that it works as a coffee mat. But this is a huge asset. Look at the size of it. And it is indeed magnificent. I mean, yeah, sometimes you see these huge ones and you go, nope, couldn't use that. I think you just about... you probably use this in an airport, you know. I know it's not really an airport building, but maybe. Look how big it is compared to Assetville. Look at that. That's massive. Huge. Enormous. And it's quite big too. Okay, let's come back down to ground level. You could even cut through and have a look through on the underside, but let's not do that. Bartle Hall by Lightfooted. Huge asset. Tomorrow's will be somewhat smaller, I promise you. We'll go for something twee. Shipping along the coast and into the bay. That's all you need to know. And now to the rivers. The rivers. Now, this is a map with a lot of rivers. We'll follow just one of them. Looking for drowned trees, and look at this. Nope, no drowned trees. Well done. That's amazing. So often do we see, I mean, I don't mind the occasional stray tree, but there are many maps with too many trees just up to the necks in water. And this is perfect. Well done. It just goes off. A little bit of side flooding here, but hey, the rivers flood. And off to the horizon. Now let's have a look at these rivers. Oh my life. These these mountains are leaking. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just the side of one hill. 4 streams out of one hill. And down here there's 2. Same hill here. There's 2 up there, and there's 1 up there, and there's another one here, and 2 up that one. And oh my lifey. It's like a sponge. Good grief. But no, really. They are well done. Yeah, you could have just have water pouring out of it for no definable reason. And there you are. And there's your build plane from up on the hills. Let's have a look at the coast. We haven't looked at the coast. Let's do that. Well, the coast is very ruggy, very stony. And we have got... Ooh, look. It's an essential lighthouse. Good detailing there leading up to the road. Very nice. And at the end of the road, we've got the lighthouse keeper's cottage, which I like being set back. That's actually probably my favourite lighthouse keeper's cottage in what map to date. And then this part of the coast is a little bit crescent shaped with a rugged seawall there. So no flooding, I would suggest. Very nice. Ooh, what sort of scoring can we give to Cambells Bay Luigi? Well, first of all, aesthetically I like it. Even with the wrong colour settings, I like it. 4 stars. Detailing, well, other than the rocks on the rail, I thought the detailing was quite nice, so 4 stars also. And gameplay potential, loads of build plane, a little bit restricted with mountains and water, but yeah, it's pretty big, so 4 stars there also. So there we are. It's quite a lot going for it. And you know what? Despite getting no 5s, I reckon a BonBonB seal of approval is in order. So that's Cambells Bay by Luigi there. So grab that if you like it. I like it. And tomorrow we'll have another what map, and we'll have another what asset, and I really hope we'll have another subscriber. And that'll be you, won't it? If you haven't already clicked it. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.